A force makes the flowers grow. It helps us grow too. You know you contain it all, my love. You're not alone. Just know it helps you. Listen to its call. Let go. Let go. Let go.
When the wild winds blow through the empty pathways of my mind, and the rivers flow like the world has told them not to stop, stand my ground, hear the sounds. Take a breath, just let go. The leaves fall slowly